Welcome back. In this course, we will be learning TagUI using the Microsoft Word add-in. So let us go and download it. This add-in is only available for Windows users, but fret not. Users of other operating systems can follow through the course to understand the main concept, as well as follow the tutorial on rpaexercise.aisingapore.org. You can download the Word plugin on the same installation page here. Follow through the setup steps like this. Once the Word plugin is installed, let's launch Microsoft Word and have a brief overview of the features. On the ribbon, which is the top portion of the add-in, we have the Run or Deploy button, which will run or deploy the flow respectively. Next, we have a toggle button to show and hide the side task pane. This task pane contains some of the run options to be selected before running or deploying the flow. They are No Browser option, if you want to run a flow without launching the browser; Save Report option, which is to log details such as date, time, and outcome of the automation run; Quiet Mode, which is to turn off all output of the run except for explicit outputs such as echo, show, check steps, and errors; Data Table option, which is to run the flow on all records in a dataset. This will be further elaborated later on in the course. Object Repository option, which hides portion of the flow as variables, and we will also cover this later on. Workflow Parameters, which is parameters that you can input at the start of the run. Below these options is the Output panel, where you can see the output of each automation. Moving on, we have the Snapshot tool, which takes a snapshot of portions of the screen. There is also a 5-second delay option. To take a snapshot, you can click on the tool, which will fire up a small window. Click on the camera icon and drag your mouse to the selected area you want to capture. These snapshots are useful for visual automation, which we will briefly cover later on. Next up, we have the basic steps, conditions, pro steps, and helper functions. Hovering over them provides their description. To populate the syntax for each step, simply click on it. For each step, there are TagUI keywords and user-defined words. The user-defined words are slightly grayed tone to be filled in by you. Clicking into the word will give you a prompt of what you should fill them as. Lastly, the Help section of the ribbon has two buttons, the Update TagUI and Usage Guide buttons. The Usage Guide button points us to the Read the Docs page. Let us click on the Update TagUI button. This will pull the latest version of TagUI conveniently. And with this, let's move on to learn more about TagUI and XPaths. See you in the next video.